like rally on Parliament Hill to know how many social conservatives there are. And let's be honest, they also exist in other parties. There were people like John McKay and others in the Liberal Party who I know very social, and they're very social conservative, I should say, small c conservative in their views. So they are part of the Canadian mosaic, and their voice has been heard in our party as it will be in other parties.
And their voices will be kept being heard in all these following ballots. I mean, they voted on all of them.
They will indeed. The point about how this may play out in the future in Parliament is another very interesting question as to whether votes are one thing, whether legislation, private members' bills become more prevalent in Parliament is something to watch.
Well, whoever ends up winning today is going to face the Social Conservative Caucus on Monday.
Indeed he will.
And they'll have come out of a convention where they played a major role, and perhaps a major role in who ends up winning, and they'll want their views of the action as a result of it.
Well, there's drama here that perhaps wasn't
drama
expected.
Here, drama on Monday, right. All right, Kevin O'Leary, you made the bold predictions yesterday. Your numbers not quite the same as what we ended up seeing. What happened here?
The big surprise for me, actually, was what happened to Kelly Leitch, because what I call, I just pressed some numbers here, the Trost move into fourth blew me away. That's a huge surprise. And that may be two issues. That her message was poison at the end of the race. And also, her ability to get the vote out must have been very weak, because when I was running against her and polling against her, she was 3 all the time. It was always going to be, she'd be in fourth place if I stayed in the race, she'd be third if I wasn't. That's what I saw. I was wrong there. However, I'm pretty bullish now on the Bernier win, except it's not going to happen in the 5th ballot. It's going to happen between the 7th and the 9th, in my calculation. I will tell you, though, if you look at the numbers in Calgary, he got exactly what I said as a percentage, which surprised me because he was stronger in Calgary than Ontario, and a little weaker in Quebec than I thought, although I scored nothing in Quebec, even less than I thought. I was at .64. I mean, not that it matters at this point, but it sort of makes me feel better about my choice to realize I was a zero there, basically. But at the same time, I still call Bernier, but a little later in the evening.
All right, Rosie.
Agree with me, Rosie?
I think 0.6 is actually pretty good for a guy that dropped out in a province where he did.
She's not my biggest fan.
Yeah,
This is fantastic.
A couple other breakdowns. My colleague JP Tasker, who's on the online desk, sent out the results for the votes. So that's Bernier's riding. It's fascinating. Bernier has 47% of support. Andrew Scheer has 46% of support.
Whoa.
So that is directly a debate about supply management.
Right.
And if Scheer is going to grow in Quebec, or grow in any way, he needs to take not only that social conservative vote, but he also needs to take part of that agriculture vote. I'll just tell you also in Ontario, that's where part of the story is. The vote for Kelly Leitch, who was an Ontario organizer, the vote for Lisa Raitt, those votes really collapsed.
Right.
Leitch has about 7%, Raitt has close to 4%. So this story may also be that some of the people that we thought were going to perform, like Kelly Leitch, even like Lisa Raitt, really didn't get very high. They got much lower than we thought they were going to get.
They got lower than they thought they got. They didn't get the support they thought they had.
No.
It's a version of, not same as, version of what we talked about earlier today, the Flora syndrome from 1976, where she was banking on a lot of votes that never were there for her, or at least weren't by voting time. 5 minutes away from the next ballot. They just announced that. So that's how quickly things will operate under this computerized system. All the ballots, they're all done. There's no actual voting between ballots. All the ballots were marked on choices, second, third, fourth, and so on choices. And so we'll hear, it could be a collection of ballots coming up in 5 minutes, not just one, but a series of them. So we'll hear that. In the meantime, let's go down to the convention floor. Here's Katie Simpson. Katie.
And Peter, you were just speaking about the importance of the vote from Quebec. I'm joined now by Gerard Deltel, who is, of course, a Quebec MP. Tell me a little bit about what you think about the results so far and how big an impact Quebec is playing in this first ballot results.
Well, for sure, it's a little bit surprising because everybody thought that Mr. Bernier would be around 33-35%, which is not the case now. So everything is open now. The second choice of everybody will be key element. And, you know, you can't say, okay, this candidate got 8%, or whatever, then all the 8% will go to this candidate. You can't say that. This is impossible. This is every member will decide by himself. And so this is why, as far as I'm concerned, Aaron O'Toole is in good shape now because he's everybody's second choice. Everybody appreciate him. No one contests any of his proposition in his platform. He was smiling. Yesterday he did a tremendous speech. So everything is possible.
Now, Maxime Bernier, during the campaign, made it very clear that he wants to get rid of the supply management system. He described it as a cartel. Do you think that is hurting him right now in Quebec, and that's why we saw those numbers?
Well, it was a difficult issue to address. He did it with courage, but unfortunately, I didn't agree with him on this issue. So this is why, when you are alone on 13 candidates, all the 13 candidates are for supply management except Mr. Bernier. So, a lot of people support supply management in our party. It took a lot of courage to Mr. Bernier to table that. He did it with strongness, and I appreciate him. But the point is that was not on the right side, as far as I'm concerned. But now, let the people decide.
Now, when you take a look at what those first results showed, it's a pretty close race between Maxime Bernier and Andrew Scheer. Your guy, Aaron O'Toole, who you're throwing your support behind, he's third. Is he going to be able to catch those two front runners?
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, there is three front runner there. For sure, Mr. Scheer is closer than Maxime than Mr. O'Toole. We do recognize that. But the point is that the second choice of everybody will be the key element. And Aaron made a tremendous campaign, a fantastic campaign. Let's be honest, 3 months ago, no one paid any attention to him. But he got a lot of support day after day after day. A lot of support because he had a real conservative platform to unite with us and to attract Canadians to us. And everybody liked him.
All right, thank you very much, Gerald Deltel. And I'll send it back up to Peter.
All right, Katie, thank you very much. The next ballot results that come up in just a couple of minutes' time, it won't be just the second ballot you're going to hear. You're going to hear second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So we're going to get the voting results after 6 names have been dropped off. So 6 choices have been dropped off. So, it'll be interesting to see now how much of a shift there is in the numbers. Those bottom 6 who have dropped off the ballot didn't garner a lot of votes, but nevertheless they did garner enough that there could be some shifting here, and we'll get a signal of which way things may be going. Here they come. Let's listen.
So we have with us the results for ballots 2 through 7. Voici les résultats des tours de
These are the results for the ballots 2 to 7.
No candidate has received 50% of the vote. Aucun candidat n'a reçu 50% des votes.
No candidate has received 50% of the vote.
Le deuxième tour de scrutin.
Second ballot.
Le 13e candidat, nous remercions
13th candidate,
Andrew
we want to
Saxton.
thank Andrew Saxton.
Andrew Saxton will drop off this ballot.
On the third ballot, 12th place, dropping from the ballot, Rick Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. Peterson. Le 4e tour de scrutin,
Fourth
le
ballot.
11e place, Monsieur
In
Kevin
11th place,
O'Leary.
Mr. Kevin O'Leary.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, Kevin, you've been thanked.
On the 5th ballot, dropping from this round, Chris Alexander. Thank you, Chris.
Le 6e tour du scrutin,
6th ballot.
en 9e place, Stephen
In
Blaney.
9th position, Stephen Blaney. Thank you, Stephen.
Okay, so the 7th ballot, le 7e tour de scrutin, we will list this one off in order starting from in 8th place. So, en 8e place, candidate
In
Lisa
8th place, Lisa Raitt.
264 points, 3,74%.
1,264 points.
In 7th position, Kelly Leach. 2,516 points, 7.45%.
En 6e place,
In 6th position, Pierre Lemieux, 2,561 points,
7,58% des points.
7.58%.
In fifth place,
No change in
Michael
order
Chong,
here, roughly
2,692 points, 7.97%.
En quatrième place,
In fourth
Brad
position,
Trost,
Brad Trost,
2,862
2,862 points.
In third place, Aaron O'Toole, 3,824, 11.32%.
En deuxième place,
Second position,
Andrew Shear, 5,764,64 points,
7,764 points, 22% of the vote.
And currently in first place, Maxime Bernier, 10,313 points, 30.51%.
Merci beaucoup, et on se retourne dans une couple de minutes.
Thank you, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
With further results.
All right, there are your seventh ballot results. So we dropped off 6 of them, and there are the numbers there. So everybody's gone up a little bit. Maxime Bernier now crosses over that 30% line, which he was hoping for on the first ballot. It took him 7 ballots to get there. He's 7.5 percentage points ahead now of Andrew Scheer, which is slightly more actually than he was ahead after the first ballot. So